All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I just want to get a few things off my chest and I'm going to go about my way. And I'm going to go my way, okay? Can I get a few things off my chest, all right? Just a few things, all right? Let me adjust this camera. Man. You see the title? Y'all look at the title. You know, Democrats, see, it's plain and clear. What's going on, boss? It's plain and clear right there that the Democratic Party, they practice witchcraft. They are the spirit. They have the spirit of witchcraft. I'm saying this. What's going on, Gina? They have that spirit of witchcraft. They have it. They have that spirit. It's a spirit. You know, if you look at the word witchcraft, right, which equals like they rebellious. They are rebellious. When you practice when you are rebellious, that's a spirit of witchcraft. That's what that is. When you rebellious, look at what I was talking about the other day. Look at what I was talking about the other day when you got that dude Cora, the Boston Red Sox manager. He refused to come there because he said Trump didn't do something for the Puerto Ricans and all that, and he busted his ass down there for the Puerto Ricans down there, busted his ass for Hurricane Harvey and all that stuff. You know, they like to live in a fantasy world. I'm just saying. I'm just saying they practice the spirit of witchcraft. They do, and wow, what they're doing they're cursing themselves. What they're doing they're putting curse on their children. You know, like I talked about it last night in my video. You know, I'm here to I want to help my grandbabies. My kids are grown. I've already taught them the way they is. I already taught them. They know the word. They know the truth. So, but there are not a lot of morals here in this generation. That stuff is thrown out the door. And I don't care what nobody say. Trump is not a perfect man. He's not a perfect man. Yes, he said some things. But do they trust in the plan? No, they don't. We have to trust in the plan that he was put here for a reason. We have to trust in the plan. Common sense will show you right here. Common sense. California, 15 different genders. California. They're trying to dehumanize us. Everything bothers them. Everything. And we the people, we have to live, we have to look, learn, and listen. And this is the problem with the lefts. They don't look, learn, and they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They don't. They basically want to get rid of the Bible and bring more atheists here in this generation. They want to. They don't want us to populate. They don't want us to be fruitful and multiply. They don't want that. They don't want that. They basically want to destroy the Bible, but they can't. They want to get rid of the Bible, but they want to keep the Quran. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against Islam, but they want to keep the Quran. They want to destroy us. They want to destroy our grandbabies. They want to make sure babies they're not even born, for real. That's why they feel it's okay to murder. That's why they feel it's okay to have an abortion. They think the unnormal stuff is okay. They think the unnormal stuff is all right. They think it's normal. They want people to think it's normal. But we know it's not normal. It's just a whole lot. This is deeper than Trump, y'all. This is deeper than politics. This ain't even political. This ain't even political. But this is political correctness that they're pulling right here. Political correctness, because they want to keep it political. So by political PC, they want to keep it political. They want to keep it, you know, things on a down low. They want to keep everybody's mind unstable. They want us to be unstable. Yes, it's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare. It's not even. I'm telling you, I see so much stuff with these leftists. And then you got people on the right that's have the leftist type of agenda. You got them rebelling too. But we got to fight against them. Us, the people, we will fight against them, and we will beat them. We're beating them before. They never beaten us. They never beaten us. They never beaten us because we have the victory. We have the victory. That's why they have never beaten us. They never have beaten us, and they never will. Victory has always been ours. It always been ours. Victory is yours. Victory is mine. It have always been ours. They just want to. They want to slow. They want to keep us slow-minded. They don't want us to think fast. They want us to just. They want everything in slow motion. They want everything like the Wizard of Oz. They want everything delusional. You ever watch the Wizard of Oz? Everything is not real, really. That wizard is not real. Remember they was looking for the wizard? Remember they was looking for that wizard and they found him? He was behind a little curtain doing nothing. Everything was just a lie. Everything was just a lie. People living in that fantasy. But we would, it's easy to defeat them. It's easy. Because they have never defeated us. Never. Despite lives has been lost, they still have not defeated us. Despite all that. Despite the terrorists, despite that, they still have not defeated us. Despite the shooting, school shooting, despite that, they still have not defeated us. Despite all that. Victory has always been ours, despite lives has been lost. Despite people have been killed. Despite the oppression. They have never defeated us. Despite all that. Do not think we've been defeated from what you see. It ain't what it looks like. Like I look at Joseph in the Bible, right? He got thrown in the well. He got thrown in the well, right? By his brothers, right? Because they was jealous of him, right? But they did not defeat him. They did not defeat him. What they did, they end up bowing down to him later on. They end up bowing down to him later on. For real. People, they do eventually, they do try to come back. But you can forgive, but don't forget. They do try to come back. But don't let them back in your circle. Don't let them back in your circle. You can forgive them and move on and go ahead. Go home, because things got to be with a sincere heart. These people are in panic mode. These people have panicked. They have nothing. Despite the terrorism that they do, they have nothing. Despite all that, they have nothing. We have everything. See, the thing is, the difference between us and them, they don't have love. We got love. I know for a fact. I know for a fact that social media do not promote love. The Zuckerbergs, they don't promote love. I know this. When I promoted love last year on Facebook and said, don't put a race card, put a love card, they call that hate speech. Seriously, no lie. They call it hate speech. That's one thing I will never forget. Somebody that's pro-black flagged that video and admit they did flag the video. Think about it. When I said don't play the race card, play the love card. Love. Pour your hearts out. That said that, and they called that hate speech. I was like, wow. So you might as well go, we might as well have that voice because they're going to flag us no matter what we say. Love is hate speech to them. They don't like truth. They hate truth. They hate truth. They hate being free. They hate it. They don't love it. They hate being free. They want to be changed. They want everybody prison. Why you think they didn't know? Why you think they had the Clintons had the 3 strikes? They don't like freedom. Yeah, the Clintons came with that 3 strikes. But you got blacks that vote for them, right? They're not gonna wake up. We woken up. So let's stop depending on them to wake up. Let's stop beating the dead horse trying to get them to wake up. Yeah, Dan. You're on a 30-day ban because you stand up for Christ. It's not gonna stop you from loving him. They want you to be. They want you to be lovers of these of material things. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want lover of material things. They're very materialistic, but they're not realistic. They're not realistic, but they're materialistic, right? Right? They're very materialistic instead of being realistic. We got to be more realistic than materialistic. That's the word of the day right there. Be realistic, not materialistic. That's how we got to do it. Because we got a long way ahead of us. We got a long fight ahead of us. Be realistic. Be realistic, okay? That's all I got to say. Be realistic. You have to be realistic. If you don't be realistic, you're going to lose. If you don't be realistic, you're going to lose your lives. If you don't be realistic, you're going to lose your mind. If you don't be realistic, you're going to lose your soul. You have gained the world. You have gained the world, but you have lost your soul. You know, be realistic, not materialistic. When you materialistic, you have gained the world. When you're realistic, you're a millionaire. You're rich in the spirit when you're realistic. And that's the honest truth right there. All I'm doing this morning is spreading love this morning. Spreading love. Not spreading hate, spreading love. This is deeper than politics, like I said. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all, we have to be real, y'all. Be real. Be realistic, okay? Much love. Much love.